Councillor Brett of the DUP from Newton Abbey Borough Council. Councillor Brett.
Thank you very much. Fellow Unionists, this week the Secretary of State finally and belatedly responded to the United Unionist demand for an inquiry into the Crumlin Road impasse. This is the only fresh proposal put forward to find a lasting solution. Whether it is the chattering classes, the press and the media, the Alliance Party or nationalism, they have all complained and whined about our peaceful protest, yet remained silent on the years of violence by Republicans that this Parades Commission rewarded. They tried to smear our consistently peaceful protest by bundling it in with the murderous threat from dissident Republicans. Of course, they blind themselves to the evidence. In the very same week that respect was shown to a funeral leaving Holy Cross, dissident Republicans were launching a bomb attack outside it a few hours later. Nationalism wants to sit there and bag the gains the Parades Commission has awarded their violence. In 2013, they expected us to put up with the next stage of the Parades Commission appeasement of Republican violence. They were even prepared for short-lived violent reaction in the hope that it would simmer away. What they were not prepared for, and what they had no plan for, was every day of our 456-day peaceful campaign. Few, if any of them, appreciate how close to the abyss we came in July this year. None of them appreciate the work and effort a United Unionism had to invest to prevent significant and widespread disorder. That scenario was prevented in the interests of the ordinary people of this community, in the interests of unionism, and in the interests of all those in Northern Ireland who seek a peaceful future. A new and separate process that can address the impasse is a proper and rightful response to the seriousness of the situation we faced. It has been a rarity in the history of unionism for us to stand together and say, we, united, got something from the Northern Ireland office which sends Republicans and nationalists raging with fury. The Woodvale camp, our 456-day campaign, and the graduated response has done just that. Such a rarity that many react with scepticism. This is understandable and even sensible. Every section of unionism has a long enough memory of the years of the Northern Ireland office misrule. So United Unionism will react responsibly and with due caution to these proposals. The same attitude it will take to any suggestion about parades. The panel must have substance. The panel must have what it needs to do its job. The panel must resolve the parading situation on the Crumlin Road and anywhere else the Parades Commission has attacked our traditions. This is why unionist leaders will be meeting with the Secretary of State and asking the hard questions to ensure that the panel does just that. The vehement reaction and gnashing of teeth by nationalism at this proposal shows who has most to fear. Nationalism fears a report that will show there was no violence until a so-called residents group was founded. Unionism does not fear it. Nationalism fears a report that will document year upon year the Republican threats and Republican violence. Unionism does not fear it. Nationalism fears a report that will nail the lie there was no engagement between the two communities. Unionism does not fear it. Jerry Kelly and Alban McGuinness fear the spotlight being shown upon their pet, the Parades Commission. Unionism wants the Parades Commission and its decisions brought into the light. Each and everyone here knows the injustice done to us time and time again. We can list each and every assault and injury on our identity year after year. We can show our initiatives to achieve a resolution rejected time and time again. We can take confidence in heart from an opportunity to tell our story. But let us be clear, if the process is strong enough, if we get the answers we need and it is worthwhile pursuing, that does not mean we will be ending our campaign. We are the masters of our actions. No one will be telling us what to do. Our united campaign, our joint response will continue in the manner and scale of our choosing. It will continue until the day that justice is done, until a wrong is righted, and until the Ligoniel lodges and bands can respectfully and proudly return home. No surrender.
you, Councillor Brett.